What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an all-new Let's Play League of Legends as Support Zilean. So this is going to be a how to play Support Zilean guide, and of course a little bit of commentary. Now, a little bit about myself, if you're new to the channel, I basically am a one-pick Zilean main, and of course if you look at some of my stats, this is kind of laughable, but I actually have almost over 2,000 games of Zilean played, and basically I have, I would hate to say this, but like 1.6 million mastery. So I kind of have a general idea of how to play Zilean and how to do well. The highest I've ever been was Platinum 3. Sadly enough, right now I am Gold 4. But I am trying to climb as much as I can. So basically, let's go ahead and just dive right on in here. Right now, we are playing against a Vayne, and we are playing against a Bard. And so I have chosen to go ahead and primarily run the same build that I usually always run. And of course, sometimes it changes depending on the enemy champions. But I did go ahead and I started off with Time Bomb rank 1, and at level 2, I get Rewind rank 1. And the entire idea is to basically go ahead and double bomb the enemy when they get too close. All we're really trying to do is that was a horrible example. All we're really trying to do is basically just peel off the enemy team. Now, of course, Zilean and usually most of my AD carries are primarily late game champions. So the idea is most champions actually grow linearly. So don't get me wrong, they get stronger every level, they get more health, they get more damage, they get more armor. But Zilean actually grows exponentially. So the more levels you get, the more efficient your character will be. Now, starting off in the early game, obviously at level 2, Zilean is fairly a garbage champion, or at least with this particular build. So the idea why Zilean gets better is as you start ranking up the time warp, yes, it grows linearly. You get about 15% more cooldown reduction. But if you were to slow down an enemy at 85% or 99%, you can literally just catch anybody. And practically, you know, if you catch an enemy champion, you basically make that team fight go from a, you know, a 5v5 to a 4v5. And so ultimately, that's how you start to win games. So let's talk a little bit about my build and how exactly I started off. I went ahead and I always like to get a refillable potion and an ancient coin. And you're probably wondering, well, heck, why the heck do you get an ancient coin? And the reason why is I don't like to necessarily rank into my time bombs. I like to have rank 1 of time bomb. Here comes Vi. And I like to max my E. So necessarily I don't do that much damage. That was a horrible. Here they come. Here they come. There's the bomb. Here is the ignite. There's the slow. There comes Vi. Here is a kill. Maybe. There it is. Am I going to die? I hope not. I'm dead. Alright, but at least we got first blood. We almost got 2 kills. I don't think it's going to happen. No, don't die on me, Twitch. But anyway, so we did get first blood. Who got the kill? Bard got the kill. So ultimately, Vi is going to be doing very, very well this game. So how I like to play is obviously in the early game I'm not that great, but I obviously am going to get stronger and stronger. So if we start ranking up our time warp, we can see that we went from 40% slow to a 55%. And I know it's only 2.5 seconds, but if you rank up your E and you rank up your W, it is so much fun and so exciting to play as Zilean that you could literally just catch anybody and obviously just start to, you know, progress and progress and progress. So another thing that I kind of want to point out is you're probably wondering, why the heck do I not have Flash? And don't get me wrong, this is kind of probably not the best thing to say. It's more of my playstyle. I have played Zilean for so long that ultimately I start to recognize dangerous situations and I don't really go into them. I get that that's not really the best thing to say, but ultimately the reason why I have Ignite is because I like to stay in the back line, and you'll start to see that, maybe not in the early game, but in the late game, you're really going to start seeing enemy champions just start straight up and die for our Twitch. And so the idea, I don't want to go in on this, all you got to do is farm. Alright, I guess we're going in. I don't want to go in. But basically, so enemy champions are going to be diving our Twitch, or usually our Tristana, or somebody else that's on our team. And ultimately what'll happen is I'll throw on an Ignite, I'll throw on an Exhaust, I'll throw on an Ignite. They have the same cooldown, so they're always going to be up together. And basically what'll happen is that enemy champion is just going to be absolutely annihilated. And so usually it's going to be someone, not really a tank, someone kind of squishy like a Zen or a Yasuo. So I'll throw on an Ignite, I'll throw on a, Exhaust. They won't do any damage, and then the AD carry will immediately start attacking somebody who's ignited. And so they'll just die. And so the way I like to play Zilean is I like to play more of a, I hate to say this, kind of like a proactive approach rather than a reactive. So if we try to get the enemy team to fight on our playing field and fight with our tactics and not theirs, and try to set up ambushes, that's really the best way to go. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else. Like I said, I upgraded my Ancient Coin into a Nomad's Medallion, and ultimately this is kind of going to seem a little bit silly, but sometimes I do actually buy a Corrupting Potion, and, I'm all about return on investments. I don't want to go in here until my Ignite and Exhaust are up. But ultimately, like I said, sometimes I get a Corrupting Potion if the enemy team has like a Zyra, and they do a lot of damage. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else. As you'll see, eventually I'm going to start building up my build. I have rank 3 Time Warp right now. And the entire goal, one thing I forgot to mention, the entire point of this playstyle is to primarily get prepared for gank. So there's my Ignite. There is the bomb. There is the Exhaust. I'm going to get out of here. Vayne is going to die. And then Bard is going to die. Alright, I'm going to get ready for the bomb. Oh, please don't miss. There's the stun. There it is. Speeding up the Twitch. Ha 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 ha. So that's how I like to play. Normally we don't have Gangplanks on our team, but ultimately have the enemy overextend like that Vayne did, and then jump on and catch somebody out. I unfortunately am not that strong right now, but at least I finally hit level 6. And so like I said, the entire point of this playstyle is to wait for our team to gank, and to what are we doing right now? And to basically get to level 6 as fast as possible, because Zilean is going to exponentially grow. I don't have mana, so any second now I'm going to wait and see who Amumu jumps on, and then ult that person. Ha-ha! Perfect timing! Ah, trash. Alright, here comes Vayne. We should really leave. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well, only 2 deaths. Our team just suicided. Why did Vi do that? Not only did you lose Dragon... Trash. Alright, well, how not to feed Vayne 101. That's our team. Ooh, gotta censor that. Demonetization incoming on YouTube. But anyway, so basically, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So the entire goal was obviously I should have ulted Twitch, but he didn't necessarily die that early. I don't know if he died at all. So I ulted Cassiopeia, and she probably picked up an extra kill. I can't really tell, but then suicided. And, oh, wow, awkward. I did not buy items. So what we're going to do is I have 1,400 coin. Let's go ahead and pick up our Boots of Mobility. And usually what I like to build is, of course, our health regeneration, which is the Nomad's Medallion, and get the better return on investment. Then I like to get the Boots of Mobility. And then usually I don't do this, but I am going to get a Corrupting Potion, and I am going to pick up 2 Control Wards. And so the idea is I don't really have a lot of health. I don't have a lot of armor or magic resistance. So when I take damage, it's going to be pretty much permanent. So the idea is if I have a little bit of extra sustain, I absolutely don't use the burn very often at all. But the idea is basically, are we about to go in? Vi does not have her ultimate. We should not go in without Vi ulti. So like I said, we always want to be prepared for anything. And ultimately, here's what I think is going to happen. Bard has his ultimate, and we need to let them push. I'm going to throw down a ward, and here. They don't have any... Alright, here we go. Gonna throw the Ignite. Uh-oh. Not really as great of a plan as we had anticipated. I think we could have won that had I have ignited the Vayne, and had I have slowed her. But it looks like we are currently 6-7. I'm going to act like I'm going back, and then we are going to have Twitch just run up and do a little bit of damage. So how I like to play is I like to have about 4 into my Time Warp. And then the reason why I don't max time warp completely is because once you get to about 85%, heck, even 60%, you really don't need this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going in. We are going to slow. There's the ignite. There is the exhaust. Ah! Do I really not? Oh, I thought I had my ultimate. Oh my goodness. I literally almost died. I am the luckiest person ever. Probably not the best one to do a Let's Play. But I'm trying to think what else. Who got the kill? Casted. I'm guessing an enemy champion is coming in. Trash. And let's go ahead and pick up our rank 4 time warp. So now we have an 85% slow. And as you can see, the corrupting potions are nice, but they're not really amazing. And the reason why I get it is because it has 3 potions rather than 2. And so it gives me, and it also gives me a lot of mana, which is actually nice as well. Unfortunately, I still don't have enough for a sight stone, but I am going to be getting a ruby sight stone on my next back. So let's go ahead and remaneuver a lot of these items so they can keybind correctly. So corrupting potion is down on the right. Control wards are where they should be. And as soon as I get my sight stone, it is going to be one of my very first item slots. Okay, there is an Amumu. I don't have my ignite. And we are waiting on our Twitch. I'm going to just throw down an auto attack. And then there goes the spell shield. I'm going to ult myself if I need to. And no ultimate for Malzahar. I would say that's worth it. Let's use one of our potions. And now he does not have his ultimate. So this would really be a good time to go in. Unfortunately, I don't have any magic resistance. I think Scion's going in on somebody. Yep, Gangplank is dead. And like I said, so as we get stronger and stronger throughout the game, we are going to get better and better. Doesn't make sense. As we get more and more levels, we are obviously going to grow exponentially. And once we get to around level 11, 12, and 13, we're really going to hit our power spike. And the reason why is we're going to have rank 5 rewind, rank 5 time warp. And so we're going to slow with 99%, throw down a rank 1 time bomb, and stun. So we're going to slow, stun, rewind, and then slow again. And so ultimately, they're pretty much either trapped or CC'd for about 6 seconds. There's no way we can get that. We are roaming too much. Twitch has 81 farm. Vayne has 93. Ooh, Gangplank's mad. And he's feeding. Should I go ahead and throw a control ward down? I think I will. And they don't have any wards here, so that's good. If I need to... Uh-oh. Alright, Amumu's not here. I got my ultimate if we need it. There's the slow. There's the kill. And that's exactly why the slow is so amazing. I'm gonna ult whoever Malzahar ults, and because Malz used his ult on me, he should just die. There it is. So, my ultimate is 85 seconds. I'm sure Malzahar's is like 120. I'm gonna swing on down, try to kill this Vayne, though I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it in time. Let's use another one of our potions. And I am swinging on down at this very moment. And Vi is gonna die. Vi is gonna die. I didn't want that kill. I wish Vi would have had it. But she didn't do enough damage. Incoming mid lane. We've already used our Chrono Shift again. We're 1, 2, and 9. We're not really doing all that poorly. And one of my very first items, man, it's 15 minutes and I still don't have a Sight Stone. But I like to get the Sight Stone, and then I really like to start chipping away at the actual cost of, like, our Talisman of Ascension, because the idea... Let's get out of here. I don't have my ultimate. The idea is basically to be able to speed up out of particular traps and different situations. So like I said, instead of fighting on the enemy's, using their tactics and fighting on their side, the idea is we want people to fall in our traps and be able to set up our own advantages. Let's get Rewind rank 3. So as you can see, we are now down to a 7-second cooldown for this Rewind. I don't have the Chrono Shift, so I don't really want to go in. I might even go back. And now I'm at a crossroads. Should I get the Talisman of Ascension, or should I grab... Yeah, I'm not going to go back. Or should I grab the Sightstone? And I think usually I would get the Sightstone, but the Talisman of Ascension is so good. Yeah, I really need to go back, not only to get some wards, but to also get some of our corrupting potions. So we're 1, 2, and 9. Looks like Vi is about to use the Rift Herald. And let's get our Sightstone. Let's pick up our Talisman of Ascension. We don't have enough. So let's go ahead and upgrade to a Ruby Sightstone and get a little bit of armor. And so now I have a lot of health and a lot of armor. And all we necessarily need to do is keep this Twitch alive, and we are going to win the game. Now, obviously, Vayne is a late-game AD carry as well. There's not too many of them. But if you're going against somebody like an Ashe or a Varus, you can really annihilate the enemy AD carry very easily. Looks like the team went in without me. That was pretty clutch, though you're still gonna die. Slowing down whatever I can. Looks like the team is dead. And I couldn't do the Time Bomb stun because, unfortunately, the rewind is not where it needs to be. But you know what? It's a lot better than a Zilean who actually just goes ahead and just maxes Time Bomb and maxes Time Warp. So then the idea is that Zilean build, as you're probably familiar with, does a lot of damage and builds AP and not utility. But the idea is basically they're going to do a lot of damage, but it's inconsistent. And looks like they just took that. Nothing I could have done about it. I obviously could have tried to distract, but I don't do damage. But I'm 1, 2, and 9. Our team is very good. They have a late-game team, but so do we. I feel like they have a better late-game team than we do, but this Bard is just not going to do well. Or at least I don't think so, compared to a Zilean. Bard is obviously a late-game champion as well. He has a lot of utility, the ability to just throw down some healing pads and obviously be able to maneuver around the map is very, very nice. Let's use one of our potions. Not only are we going to get health, but we're going to get mana. I'm going to throw down a ward. And Bard is here. So is a Mumu. I don't see the enemy team. I could have swore I just saw a ward. I could be exaggerating. And I like to stay by Twitch, but the enemy team has maneuvered over to the mid lane. And so what I need to do is obviously stay here as well. I kind of want to teach a little bit about positioning. So ultimately, you're probably wondering, I've only died twice. And so therefore, both of those times, had I have had Flash, I probably still would have died. But the idea is if you just stay in the back line and if you have sustain, no one's really going to target you. And obviously, as you continue to grow and get stronger, your spells will get better. And Zilean actually kind of builds somewhat tanky. So it's not like you're going to really get focused compared to an AD carry. And when they focus the AD carry, you just throw down your Aegis of the Legion, which is a shield. You throw down your Chrono Shift, and that Twitch is not going to die. Unless, obviously, they have very, very good team. Alright, here goes the Ignite. There goes the dead Amumu. We could totally win this right now. I don't know where the enemy team is. We could have won that. I'm leaving. I don't want to die. If Twitch dies, that's fine. I do have my... Ooh... Twitch is gonna get the kill. He's gonna do it. Let's speed up the gangplank. Maybe he can get the kill on Bard. There's the slow. And there's the kill. So that's all we really do. We run around the map. We catch people out. And sadly, I don't know if that was really the best actual place to do damage or to try to start a fight. I don't really want to be here. I'd like to go back. I don't have any wards. I don't have any potions. This is a bad idea. But if Vayne thinks that we can do it, then I guess we're going to try. I don't think we should do this. Yep, I'm leaving. Okay, so now that I have 1,400 coin, we are now going to be getting our Talisman of Ascension, and so now it's our first real item of the game, and what we're going to be doing is it's going to allow us to have not only more armor, but we're going to be able to basically, essentially get out of situations and get out of traps. Let's also, because we're now level 10, we're past level 9, we're going to upgrade our Warding Totem into an Oracle of Alteration, so the idea is, as a support, you want to be able to remove the enemy's wards. Let's get a little bit of magic resistance. And I normally get armor, but we need some magic resistance. And so the idea is basically they're going for Baron, which is not good. I am running on over there. Our team is bottom lane. And they're going to get Baron. There's nothing we can do about that. They got Baron. So, really, the idea is why I wanted magic resistance is they have a primarily magic damage team. I'm going to save this Vi, but I probably should have saved the Twitch. You should have just died. Why didn't you die? Gonna try to get this Twitch. Nothing I can really do. He is gonna die. Can Scion go down and immediately leave? There's no way. There's no way. There it is. There's the slow. So, ultimately, they got Baron. They really only had a surplus of about 300 gold. Well, actually, they killed some of our team. So, 300. So, they got about 1,200 gold from that Baron, and that's because our team was out of position. But I guess that's fine. We did have wards there, so we kind of knew they were going, but for some reason, Cassiopeia went with the golems. Let's go ahead and get our Aegis of the Legion. We obviously want the Locket of the Iron Solari because then we don't have to do anything. And we could just literally press one button and then Twitch will basically have this really nice shield, which will ultimately give us a few extra seconds to ensure that our Chrono Shift is going to be able to land on this Twitch. Now, he is 2-2 and 14, so he is the king of assists, at least for now. Their Malzahar appears to be the only one with an actual Baron buff. We're about to take top tower. I hear Scion coming in. No, we're not going to get top tower. Dragon will be up in 30 seconds, so let's not lose this. And Amumu is here. I did ignite the Amumu last time. I don't know if I'll do it this time. I'm going to get this coin real quick. The greed is real. But I've got a lot of speed. Wow, Vi. Awesome. Alright, here we go. Alright, where's my Twitch? I'm watching the map. I'm not going to save this Vi. I want to save this Twitch. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well. I used my ultimate. Twitch stayed alive. I'm going to speed up the Cassiopeia because she has the most health. We won that fight, though I basically killed off our... Oh, you're dead. You're so dead. Kind of like a Pyrrhic victory. Nah, we definitely won that fight. We lost 2 people. They lost 4. We're about to get a dragon, or at least try to. I guess I'm going to tank this. Throw down a control ward. Looks like they do have a ward in the area. And so, yes, I basically let our Vi die, but our Twitch did pick up, I think it was 1 kill or 2 kills. And so now he's going to get stronger and stronger. And like I said, much like Zilean, Twitch, of course, is a late-game AD carry. 1, 2, and 18, not doing all that poorly. Though I would absolutely like a lot more money to obviously finish up this Locket of the Iron Solari. And then I would not have had to have, you know, ulted Twitch. I could have just used my Locket on Vi. Vi probably would not have died. And she probably, if anything, would have escaped. And, you know, then I would definitely have had my ultimate. For, you know, maybe not even Twitch. Who knows? Okay, we are slowly but surely... I feel like we're winning this game. Though, unfortunately, Twitch is not fed, and we do need to get him some better items. Ultimately, the way AD carries work, at least in my eyes, they are not real AD carries until they have 2 weapons, or 2 complete items, and their boots. And obviously, Twitch has that. So that's when they get their power spike. We're going in. We're killing this team. We are going in right now. Can't do anything. Where's Twitch? I ulted way too early, but that was a bad fight to be a part of. That was a horrible fight to be a part of. Someone started that. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Locket of the Iron Solari. Oh, sad life. Sad life. How 1, 3, and 19. How about, let's not feed top lane. Alright, well, anyway, let's go ahead and I wish we had, to be honest, Vayne, of course, is a late game AD carry, and so is Twitch, but Vayne is obviously more fed. And so all we need to do is just get Twitch to do damage. Toxic. Let's make our way up. Twitch, of course, we have all of our abilities. We are going to speed this Twitch up. There's the exhaust. There's the ignite. Use the locket. Speed this Twitch up. I have my ultimate if we need it. We only really killed one person. And we need this Gangplank to take his tower. It's 27 minutes, he hasn't gotten it yet. But I really think we could win this game. There it is. He's about to get ulted. I do not have my locket up. You should really go for 2 towers. Looks like Twitch is going back. Don't know what item he's going to buy. But it'll definitely be nice. Ooh, a static shiv. Look at that attack speed. That means he's going to definitely get the ability to have a lot of toxins on the enemy. Let's sell this control ward. Let's pick up our Kindle Gem. And this is a little unorthodox as well. But I always like to build a Warmogs. And the reason why is basically sometimes I get damaged a lot. And I love to always have that health regeneration up as high as can be. And so that means if I do have the Warmogs completed, our team will never, ever need to wait for me. And so that means I never have to go back. I'm always in the moment, and I'm always able to respond. It has a little bit of regeneration, which is amazing. And, excuse me, of, sorry, I'm multitasking. It has a little bit of cooldown reduction, which is what we need. And obviously I now have 45% cooldown reduction, which is the maximum. And therefore we could just continue to push and push and push. And if I had a little bit of health, I could actually start tanking things. And then if I tank things, the enemy team... Are you serious? Oh, man. I'm bad. I didn't think I was in range. I don't think I'm going to die on this, though. And see, right now, at this exact moment, had I have had a Warmogs, I would now literally be full health. But instead, I got to click all of these corrupting potions. Let's take out this Amumu. Or miss completely. So I'm standing back. I'm in the back line. I'm speeding up the rest of the team. There it is. Speeding you on out of here. There it is. There it is. Speeding him up. He is probably going to get away, and I don't want to be here. I'm dead. This is where I would use Flash, but I don't have it. Oh, Vi. Vi. Sad life. There it is. There it is. So 1-4 and 24, not a bad score. But we need to really focus on keeping Twitch alive. And I see he's about to leave. Not really our best idea. Is he gonna solo this? I guess he could. Uh-oh. He's gonna solo the Bard! Alright, here comes the rest of the enemy team. And Baron is up, so now it's my responsibility to run to Baron and secure a perimeter. Though they have, they literally just took 2 towers sitting on their butts because of all of these minion waves. Pushing my way straight to Baron. And obviously securing that perimeter. Hopefully they're not there now, and it looks like they are not. So I'm going to ward around the area. I'm going to obviously be able to get out if I can. And how is Twitch? About to be level 17, so therefore about to get even more attack speed, even more damage. There it is. I really do feel like we can win this game, and all we really need to do is just catch somebody out. Twitch is not here. Twitches need to just come on in. Oh, this is the moment. I feel like if we lose this fight, we're not really gonna like throw the game. And because of that ward, they knew we were trying to trap. Don't ping me. Where's this Twitch? I gotta make my way over to the Twitch. There it is. There's the ultimate. He cannot die right now. Gonna throw on the ignite. Now we're doing a lot of extra damage. There it is. Gonna slow down this guy as soon as he runs in. There's nothing he can do. So there it is. That's how you win the game. That's how you play Zilean. Obviously, just babysit your AD carry, and he will do the rest of the damage. Unfortunately, I didn't see exactly. I'm sure Cassiopeia did a lot of damage, but I didn't see it. Let's sweep any wards that are here. And let's finally get our Warmogs. 1, 4, and 27. And now we have permanent health. I am going to sell this potion and get a little bit of mana. I think it's called a I thought it was a mana crystal, but it's a sapphire crystal. Pushing on up. And we really should be grouped right now. I'm going to secure the perimeter and really just babysit this Twitch. He is now 6, 4, and 20, and so obviously we are going to just take some towers. I would love to continue to push bottom lane. And because we have Baron, I am fairly certain that we could take just about anything. They don't get it. Like, we're gonna, like, literally, they're gonna run on in. Like, they know we're here. Alright, keeping him alive. That's our only goal. Alright, standing by our babysitting, this Twitch. Alright, I'm about to die, but I'm leaving. Alright, peeling the Scion. He can't do damage. There it is. Everybody is doing fantastically well. I'm very, very happy. So all we needed to do was basically peel this Twitch all day long. And not only can we get bottom lane, but we could probably get top lane as well. Can I swing onto the mid lane, take all these minions? Yes, I can. And so the entire idea is basically they have lost an entire wave. And so that means we're going to keep pushing, and then they will not. Free tower, probably free game. I've got my ultimate. Twitch is taking the inhibitor just in case we somehow don't manage to survive this. This looks dangerous. This looks dangerous. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't have anything. Don't have my ult. I don't have exhaust. I don't have ignite. And there is another tower. So I guess let's go back. And now we have 2,600 coin. We are now going to be getting our final item of the game, which is going to be our Abyssal Mask. And so our Cassiopeia will do a little bit more damage. Basically, nearby enemy champions will take 10% more magic damage. And what's kind of cool is because we're playing as Zilean, this is actually one of the very few champions in the game that really don't need boots for their 6th item. So I could sell these, and I am going to get a little bit more. I'm going to get a Dead Man's Plate. And the idea, don't go in, is the idea is we're going to get health, armor, and movement speed. But obviously it costs about 3 times as much. So what we're going to do is obviously just keep our boots of mobility until we can obviously just keep pushing as far as we can with that coin. This is a long episode. Here is our Twitch. He can also sell his boots. But I'm pretty sure we're just going to win right now. And it looks like our team is fighting. Everybody's doing well. We're about to get an Elder Drake. Let's get this Vi to level 18. And because I just took damage, I can't do that. I'm ready to win this game. I am ready to win this game. Twitch is running away the opposite direction. Twitch is running in the opposite direction of me. But I guess if he wants to go in, we can. I don't think I'm gonna die. Oh god. Alright, speed up the Twitch. We are doing fantastic. Speed up the Twitch. There it is. That is good game. There's nothing they can really do. Our Warmogs is going to give us full health. And speed up the Twitch. Didn't even speed him up. That was Cassiopeia. There it is. Oh, man. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. That's pretty much how I play Zilean. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please let me know. And I will see you in our next adventure.